Okay, so we found this one, what, social media, right?
Yes.
All right. And we bought it for how much?
It was $150.
Okay, so purchase price acquisition was $150. You say how much is going to be on rehab?
30.
Yeah, I don't think 30 is going to cut it. I think this is more of a 70,000 rehab. Damn. Okay, so what you want to do here?
Are we gonna knock that out?
Remind me again, how many bedrooms is this house?
It's 2 bedrooms downstairs, 2 bedrooms upstairs, a restroom here, and a restroom upstairs.
Okay. So this is actually not even a true fireplace, right? It just has the gas hookup, and we don't want those kind of hookups, especially since we're gonna put central heat in there. I would say, well, let's see what we got over there. Obviously, this heating systems, we're not gonna need them anymore, especially since we're going with central heat and air. So, obviously, what do you think? Remove this wall?
Yes, open it up.
Yeah. Okay. Now we have the kitchen. This wall, babe. Since it's, I mean, you can see the kitchen. It's super small. It's because it divides. So obviously, I would definitely remove this wall, remove that wall, right? And I'm curious to see what's behind that wall. I think that used to be the garage, and they converted it. So here, the layout, right? Obviously, you're not gonna have that wall anymore.
So you put an island here.
Right. One of the things that we can do, we can turn this into an L-shaped kitchen, right? Kind of like what we're doing with Falls. So we move this door right here, right? We move the door, we'll shift it on that side of that wall, and then we can L-shape the kitchen here, right? You can keep the sink here, we can do stove, refrigerator, and now all this is open.
Okay. If we're gonna do an L shape, you put island.
Yes, okay. we can pull the island this way. Now, in the garage, this is the only thing that I'm curious about, right? Do we want to remove this wall and not the garage as living space? Right, because then that means that we'll remove this wall right here, right? We will cancel the garage door so that we no longer don't have a garage.
To extend it out.
Which, if you notice, the rest of the neighbors don't have a garage. So we can follow suit, and I mean, there will be a huge first floor living area. This will be part of the living room as far as that. If you remember, on this side of the wall, right here, is where that fireplace is.
Right.
Right, so if we were determining whether to take it out or not, I mean, if we take the wall, we have to get rid of the fireplace.
So then this whole wall here would be down. Like
right.
It would be an open space.
Right.
Okay.
Now, we have the water heater here, I assume, yeah. So the only thing we can do here, we'll do a larger closet, we'll do a tankless water heater. Remember, we're moving the door on the left side of the small electrical panel. So now we can upgrade the electrical panel, bring it into this closet, and then if you notice right here behind you, we have the washer and dryer here. Now we can move the washer and dryer, and that could be the utility locker. Okay. Right. So you have a utility locker, a utility closet. You'll have kitchen cabinet, sink, dishwasher on one side, and then across from it, then you'll have the stove, you'll have the refrigerator. So I think that will make sense. Now, one of the things that we weren't considering, and I think we need to, I mean, obviously we can always overspend, right? We can spend more than what we thought we were gonna budget for. The problem is that once we remove this wall, once we remove that wall, once we add all that square footage, this tile is trash. So now we're gonna have to install floors, all first floor, right? It's more costly, but I mean, just think about it. This whole space is gonna be open, like all of it, all the way through.
I like it.
I'm sure you do.
Okay,
What
let's
else?
look at the bedrooms.
Okay.
So then we're keeping this doorway or getting rid of it?
Yes, I don't like this. I don't like this half moon. Like I like a more squared edge. This kind of dates the house. Obviously, we're gonna have to retexture the whole house. It's got this old, rustic. What do you call this? Spanish texture. So yeah, I mean, I would say keep the doorway. Right, it will create privacy from the bedrooms down here, and it will create privacy from the bathroom.
Okay.
Right?
Bedroom number 1. Oh, what is that?
Oh, so I'm gonna assume the bathroom is right upstairs, right? Because remember when we bought this, they said that they added the second floor. So this is actually the sewer for the restroom upstairs that connects to the sewer downstairs.
So how do you hide it?
I mean, we're gonna have to. We're gonna change this from cast iron to PVC, and it's gonna have to run through the walls.
Okay.
So, which leads me to believe that the bathroom is directly behind us, right? One of the things. So pay attention how you see how if in relation to where everything is, if the entry of the door is there, now you got the closet right next to it. So we're gonna end up having to modify that, and I'll tell you why. Once you're going into the restroom, you see how you have this solid wall? This is the closet behind us, right? And we don't want this,
Right.
right? So let me tell you the trick that we're gonna do. They added this closet to the bedroom, and you're taking away square footage from the bedroom. Right now, one of these, I believe it's this one, it's a closet. It's either a closet or a passage to the stairs. And I think, what is this?
The stairway.
Yeah. So this was technically a closet, so we're gonna eliminate this, right? And this is what we're gonna do. So this is what we're gonna do, right? Right now you have a shower against that wall. Right now you have a shower against that wall. You have toilet, vanity. Right, you have this long solid wall here, which is one of the closets.
Okay.
So what you do is you bring this, you do a dividing wall here, right? Because all you need, it's enough space. You need a 5x8.
Okay.
You do a wall here, you split this one in half. You have a closet for that side, closet for this side. You do a tub, toilet, vanity, and now you have perfect closet space for both of the spare rooms, and you have a functional restroom. You don't have a lot of dead space.
Makes sense.
Yeah, so it's just utilizing the space, you know, in a more effective way. So yeah, I actually like it. And we'll get rid of that.
But there's a bathtub here, not a shower. Was that a shower?
Right, there's a tub here. And I like the fact, like I don't like those closets underneath the staircases. So like we'll get rid of that. We won't have access to that. Now, here, right? I think we should open up this wall, and even if we do wrought iron, like we can do wrought iron rails, because right behind here is the staircase, and it's just, man, it's just too close, right? Like it was functional when they built it, but it's just, if you're gonna have such an open space here, the fact that now it's an enclosed staircase is gonna feel compartmentalized. You wanna go upstairs?
Let's go.
All right, so as you can tell, I mean, I know I'm not the average guy, right? But I mean, you can see my shoulders, right? So imagine if this is open and we just have, you know, we have straight wrought iron, it'll open it up. And then on this side, you just have the bedroom,
Okay.
right? So, I mean, I think we can still make it very serviceable. So, what do we have? What's up here?
We have 1 bedroom, 2 baths.
1 bedroom, 2 baths?
Two bedrooms, 1 bath. Sorry.
Look, we got some storage space here.
And tons of storage space.
We have a lot of storage space up here. I mean, at least when they built this this stuff, they made it very accessible. Ooh, this funky restroom. All right, so let's think about this. Who's gonna live up here?
Probably kids.
Okay. So.
Wait, well, which one would be the master bedroom?
Exactly. Because we can turn this into a two full bathroom, functional bathrooms, but where are we gonna put the master?
Okay.
Right?
The biggest one would be the bottom left one, the back one.
But they're fairly small bedrooms. Unless you, yeah, see, nobody likes to have a master up here. Mm-mm. The point is that if we make the master downstairs and we make the restroom to the master, what restroom are you gonna make accessible for everyone else, right? So unless we can add like a powder room, like a half bath, right?
Where would you add that at?
By the laundry room?
By the kitchen?
No?
No?
Oh, well. So that's something for us to figure out, right? I'm glad we're walking this house. Mm-hmm. So obviously we're gonna change the layout on this, right? This doesn't work. What the hell?
It does work.
Yeah, so this is just right, and that, oh well, that pipe that you saw, this is where all this stuff drains through. So yeah, I mean, this is, we have to reconfigure this because this doesn't work. And obviously you see all these heating elements, right? They don't have central heat and air, so we're gonna have to figure out how to put in central heat and air. So, because these are just safety issues.
Bedroom number 3.
Okay. Now, what are you gonna use the house for? Because if you remember, we thought about, oh wow, this is deep.
I think when we first came to look at it, there was stuff there, so we didn't see.
This is a very narrow, long and narrow.
Why does this shift up?
I don't know, but
this can be a living space, like living room, extra living room.
So now what we need to figure out is, what are we gonna do with this house? Are you gonna Airbnb it? Are you gonna rent it? Or are you gonna sell it? Because if we're gonna Airbnb it, we can utilize the restrooms as they are, and then worry about, you know, the master bathroom and all of that at a later time. If you're gonna lease it, I think we can still find a tenant that's willing to be okay with the master not having his private bathroom. But if you're gonna sell it, it's definitely gonna be an issue.
Definitely.
Right, so you have no problem, we can deal with it, to a really big problem.
Okay. I guess
so your exit strategy is going to determine how in debt we go into this rehab. And you know, like this space, like you said, you know, it's long. I mean, it's got a bunch of closet space, right? So if you're gonna Airbnb it, do we really need this much space? If it's gonna be a lease house, do you really need this much closet space? If you're gonna sell it, then yeah. Because whoever buys a house, a 4-bedroom house, they probably have 2 or 3 kids, and they need the space, they need the storage, right? And right now,
I don't think. Well, if you do an Airbnb, I don't think you need 2 huge living rooms if you're gonna open up the downstairs.
right? But this could be a game room. This could have bunk beds. This could have, you know, if you're gonna Airbnb it, you can have a set of bunk beds here and a set of bunk beds towards the window, right? So now he sleeps 4 up here. I don't know what the situation in that space is over there, but you can eventually rent this house to Airbnb freaking 12 people, right? Well, let's check what the other one looks like. There's a lot of space here. Like there's a lot of storage. Like I think the biggest part here is going to be running the central heat and air. So. Yeah, see, more storage.
Wait, what is that?
More space.
What is that?
That's the heating system. Remember, that's between the walls. That's where all the carbon monoxide. That's the escape for it.
bedroom number 4.
So this is a step down, right?
So the garage is under,
Yes.
below us.
Yes.
Okay.
And I mean, you really don't have to do much to this. A teenager will be more than happy to live up here, right? Out of sight, out of mind. They have a place to escape and get away from their parents in the middle of the night and do things that they're not supposed to. But yeah, I mean, it's functional. Yeah, it's functional. I like it. This is about one of the only this is actually the only room in the entire house that we don't have to do any work to. As it is, I mean, you can probably make those. You can probably make these closet doors, you know, full size and go all the way up to 80 inches. Other than that, I mean, just a new ceiling fan. Is this a house that we're gonna have to upgrade all the new windows? Again, it goes back to
What I want to do.
what's your exit strategy, right? So yeah, I think let's go check out the outside, see what it looks like. All right. Oh, this is nice. I was not expecting the backyard to be this. Hey, did you see how much stuff the lady has? Oh, I'm sorry. This is nice.
Yeah, nice fence in the back. There's an alley, I'm assuming, back there.
Yeah, so there is an alley. There's obviously an alley. Now this is the only. Now you gotta worry about this, right? If we have renters, I don't think there'll be a problem. If we sell the house, I don't think there'll be a problem. But if it's an Airbnb, those 2 little annoying dogs might be a problem, right? So we might have to do a privacy fence. And not to name drop, right? But this is when you call S&P Tree Service, right? And then you just remove this tree from here to allow you to run a fence, you know, to pretty much match that one over there. And yeah, you're probably gonna need a new roof, right? I don't know if we can get away with cleaning it, and refreshing it, and then just wait for the next hailstorm. But ultimately, we're probably gonna need, we're probably gonna need a new roof. We can get rid of that chain link fence on that side. They already have a wooden fence, so there's no need to have that chain link, right? Because then you gotta worry. You see all the vegetation that's growing in between the fences, right? And the reason why that is because now you have 2 fences you can't get to, you can't cut it, you can't maintain it. But back here, man, it's just maintenance, cleaning it, right? Getting rid of these ugly trees and yeah. What do you think?
I like it.
Exit strategy, right? What are we gonna do with it? Are we gonna build a patio cover, right, for tenants or for whoever, right? So look.
Well, then where would you move the door? Or what were you thinking of moving the door if you were gonna? Because you said you were gonna move it from the kitchen that side.
So the door will go here. That door would have to come on this side, right? I know a great mason guy. He just happens to be your dad. Yeah. So we'll relocate the door here. We'll expand that with wood, right? So we'll make a nice porch, back porch out of wood. Now the question is, do you want to build a cover for it, right? Now by you building a cover for it, we're probably gonna have to need a meter base to pull the wires through the roof. So these are at a higher point and they're not conflicting with the patio cover. So, I mean, we can slice this 3 different ways. Short rental, long-term rental, or retail, flipping it.
I want to rent it.
You gonna rent it? Okay. So then we'll make our decisions based on that, renting it. Wait, like Airbnb it or?
No, like long-term rental.
Okay. Yeah, I think we can swing that. Perfect.